I'm Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, bringing you coverage of the Super Bowl. It's almost surreal when you take in the atmosphere, isn't it? It's the magnificent spectacle that surrounds this game each and every February. And at the center of it, the best team from both conferences who fought all season long for the honor of playing here tonight.
And you know what's beautiful about this stage, Kate? These teams who meet the Super Bowl each and every year, we've learned this. They're not always the most talented team in the league. They're the two who never buckled under the pressure, never let the moment become too big. You know what I love to say? They're the ones that didn't just play with one another. They played for one another. And I can't wait. You can't wait. The world can't wait to see which team truly earns the right to raise that Lombardi and call themselves a champion.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Set, go.
The first carry here for the rookie from the U. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 1. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10, Herbert. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
1st down from the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. Finds a man, right side. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Herbert throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Time to start the scoring in this Super Bowl, partner. We've got 1st and goal.
Set.
Now Herbert again. Looking for an... This time they're going to get there, and they drop him.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know Pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal. Herbert from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Buckle up. It's third and goal. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 3. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the jaw and sets an immediate tone for this defense. That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Hurts now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down throwing for Hurts. And a man is there to knock that away. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So it's second down coming up.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Hurts throwing again. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the 26 on second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey, Silver. 63. Delta.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught for the first. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And now they have a first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this first and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. 7-0 is our score. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. They're hoping to convert here on second and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with third and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Right up the gut. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw, here's Herbert. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. Free inside the 30. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Getting out to his left. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But, Kate, the good news, you've got 2 more downs to try to find a first.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers now lead by 10. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Fits it through the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st down, Hurts hits his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Go Silver, ready?
Throwing here, Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Still sticking with the passing game. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So we've reached that 2-minute warning. The Eagles pushing for a score before the break. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Go. 63.
Back to throw, Hurts. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And he takes this down close, up to the 3. It'll be a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and goal.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Barkley. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Eagles make it a 1-score game before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First and 10. Here's Herbert. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Enough waiting. Let's crown a champion, shall we? The 2nd half of the Super Bowl is underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That's now the third sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think. How many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Another try following the sack. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. Third down coming. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on first. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the 47. This one finds Goddard. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles make it 17-all. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Looking for a target. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Herbert from the gun. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Second and 6 coming up here.
5-9. Set.
From the 34. That's caught. He found some space. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, but without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Sidney Brown in on that stop. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Herbert. He's on the move. And they bring him down around the 34. He gets 6 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Another carry for him. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
Working inside the red zone. Flush down out to his left. And he's got it for the touchdown. But while they celebrate, back near the line, we've got a flag, Brock, in the neighborhood we usually see holding. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. It's a tie ball game through 3. We'll see which side separates here in the 4th. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Moore going to motion over right. Trying again, following the sack. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On 3rd down, Herbert completed to his running back. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
kicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
63, 63, 63. Kyle up, Yanni. '73, '73.
They've got a man in motion. Second down, Hurts throwing again. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
A 3-yard gain leaves him just a little short. A decision to make now on 4th down. Looking to throw. He's got Smith. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Go Silver, right?
Shotgun snap for Hurts. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Eagles trail by a field goal. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Throwing now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and goal. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. Little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. Looking good, and it's through. And we're all tied up now inside the final 2 minutes.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know by now, Kate, what I call that. That's that car wash ball. Just come to life. That's when you throw that ball right through that car wash and you throw it with such velo, it doesn't get wet. It's to do it with that kind of accuracy down the field. This dude's elite.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play. And boy, did the defense do it there.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready.
Setting up to pass. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country, right? Coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game wreckers. And that is exactly what this defender has done. He has wrecked this offense with back-to-back sacks.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Crowd right. Ready.
To throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Crowd
Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Great.
Hurts now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. In a solid gain, gets them across the 45 before he goes out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Easy, 63, back.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Taken in by Smith. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Tiger swarm. Hey, Silver. Delta.
Hurts throwing again. He's got it near the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
They're going to try to run it in. Barkley fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
But that is big time.
Now hang on. They want to take another look at this play. And a very important call coming up late in this game. Now a timeout, and there may be time for 2 plays here, Bronk, but a quick short one does them no good. They got to go for broke here. Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Looking to throw it. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, Ray. Go.
One final shot here. Try and push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. And the birthplace of America sure is going to be rocking again tonight. The Philadelphia Eagles are Super Bowl champions. Here's Commissioner Goodell about to present another Lombardi Trophy to the Philadelphia Eagles, champions of Super Bowl 60. So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott. Wherever and however you've been watching, please get home safe tonight, everybody. Good night from Santa Clara.